time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
Kugan Kessis, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at the final press conference here for Rise Again. That's what the show's called, isn't it?
Yeah, Rise Again.
Rise Again. Joined by Kid Galahad.
The main man. The kid.
You're the kid. You're the main man.
The main man. You can call me the main man, yeah. I like that.
Irving Berry.
Yeah. Tough kid, tough
Yeah,
kid,
how much of him have you seen?
Not too much, to be honest with you. I don't really like to watch too much of anyone. But I do know he's boxed Jonathan Gonzalez, who knocked out Abinares in the round. He went 12 rounds with him in his last fight. So, you know, he's durable. He's been in the rings with people like the Jamaican boy. What's his Jamaican boy called now?
Walters.
Nicholas Walter. Yeah,
Walters.
Box, yeah. Walter.
Oh, Jamaican accent, yeah.
And even when he actually, Walter stopped him, but when he did stop him, it weren't like it weren't a stoppage, if you know what I mean. The referee jumped in a bit way too early. But it's a tough fight, you know. The kid's tricky.
When I spoke to you at the original press conference for this fight,
yeah,
you did say that you wanted a kind of test like this. Is this the test you're getting?
To be honest with you, I wanted an even bigger test than this, but this is the kid they could find in the short space of time. For the short space of time they had, he's very tough opponent, if you know what I'm saying to you. He's well schooled, and you know, he's been in with some big names.
Make a statement on Saturday night here in Sheffield.
That's the thing, you know. I'm 23. I've had 23 fights now. I've got one of the longest unbeaten records in British boxing, and Saturday night is going to be 24-0. I want to get a world title this year. 2018 is Kid Galahad's year. I'm closing in on one of the world titles. No matter whoever's got it, I'm taking it off them. And that's the main thing this year, is to close in on a world title and bring it back to Sheffield.
If I said to you that after this fight, hopefully it's successful on Saturday, you can pick your next fight from any of the champions, who do you pick? Any
world champion. I'd pick any of them.
But give me a name. Who would you say that? You know what?
In the mix, in order. What do you mean? In order?
No, just your next fight. If you could fight for a world title, who would it be against?
Yo Santa Cruz.
Okay.
Because he's the main. He's supposed to be one of the big names in the division. So you know, if I beat him, then I become that big name. But any of them will do. You know, Oscar Valdez.
Who's fighting Quigg next week?
Yeah, which is a fantastic fight. Scott Quigg's always got a puncher's chance. You know, at featherweight, we'll see if he's still got, you know, if he can still carry that one punch KO. But it's going to be an exciting fight, I can tell you that. I'm looking forward to Donaire against Carl Frampton, which is another exciting fight. And I think what's going to be better than all of them is actually Lee Selby against Josh Warrington. I think that is a very 50-50 fight.
Who are you picking from that?
I'd have to say Selby, because the thing is, I think Warrington's been acting a bit out of character, saying things, and he doesn't look like the normal Josh Warrington that we see. I don't know if it's the pressure getting to him or what, or if he's trying to sell the fight, I don't know. But he's not the normal Josh Warrington that we see, is he? He's talking a lot more, he's trying to sell the fight, you know. The fight's going to sell itself.
Camp life must be thriving at the moment. Obviously, you've got Billy Joe Saunders in there, Jason Quigley, amongst the already existing members of the Ingle Gym.
It's fantastic, isn't it? The gym it's like my home, and I love it, you know. The camp is getting even bigger. We've got new people coming to the gym all the time. We've got world-class fighters like Billy Joe Saunders. We've got, like you said, Jason Quigley. And I think Dom's going to have some little hint. He's having another kid who's supposed to be a world-class amateur. Can't tell you his name because I don't actually know it. But he's a light heavyweight and he's supposed to be really good. He's supposed to be joining the gym very soon as well. So the gym is thriving, you know. I believe I'm next in line for a world title, and closing in on it, 2018.
All right. Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
Big shout out to Cool and Cassius, the Panda Bear. That's what I call you from now on. I'm gonna call you Panda Bear.
All right.
And a big shout out to this guy here, Dom. Dom. This guy's the man.
Come on, bring him over.
Let me just tell you something. This guy is the boy. Just tell him what you do.
So I basically make compression wear for fighters and rugby players, things like that, to help them with the training. So we do customised, like your Under Armour, like your 2XU skins basically. But we customise it for fighters and put the logos on and change the stitching and change the fabrics. So we're coming up with loads of new exciting fabrics for these lads to be training, whatever weather they're going to be in, whether it's fleece lined, water resistant. Yeah, so I'm working closely, hopefully, over the next year with Dom Ingles' camp.
Let me just tell you something cool.
So it's called I Got Doms.
Right, okay.
I Got Doms is the best, I promise you that now. The best in the business. Whatever the weather is, you can pull it out the bag. You might even have something for you, Coogan.
All right, yeah.
Coogan, I was sat behind you at the Next Gen up in Newcastle. And Dave Colwell picked up my card. I just slid it under Eddie Hearn's chair, and Colwell picked it up and turned to you and started laughing about I Got Doms.
I think I do remember this.
Just slightly remember, you were in front of me, and if you want, I'll do your own compression range for you. So you'll be able to come out like a proper fighter.
I got
do that,
kooks.
I want to see
I got kooks.
I got kooks.
Cougar Bear, we'll have Cougar Bear in the front there.
Yeah, Cougar Bear.
Yeah.
That's what
Or
we're
the
talking
Panda
about.
Bear.
The Cougar Bear.
All right, guys. All right, well, listen, very nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Even though we kind of met at the
we did.
at the show the other day.
What did you think to the Naz commentary?
Oh, what did you think to
I
it?
loved it, me.
Can I tell you the story about Naz? Right, so I used to go out around Wakefield with a girl called Alicia, who was Naz's wife.
Yeah?
And she came into town one week and she says, "Oh, guess what? I've been to the post office, you know, on the M1. I've met Naz." I said, "All right, yeah. He wanted to take me back to his house, and he said, if you come back, I'll give you a Vitara Jeep."
Okay.
And she says, "I'm not that kind of girl." And he was like, "Oh, I respect you for that." Anyway, next thing, started dating, and the rest is history. Married and kids.
That's game, that. That's game, innit? I wish I could say that to a girl.
We all used to go out around Wakefield together.
Wow.
A Vitara Jeep. That's when he was at the
Suzuki Vitara.
The height of his career, Suzuki.
That's a big boy whip, that, you
That's
know.
a big.
What did you make of what he was saying?
Man's
about
not
you,
hot.
I loved it, me. I loved it. You got. It's true though. What he said is actually true. Innit? You got to brook them up, and you have to. And he was a bit harsh on Chris, but that's what comes with the territory, innit? You can't give out that kind of talk and then not expect when something happens like the performance he put on, not to get the stick. You know what I mean? But I loved it, me. I think Sky Sports need to go to Sky Sports and start doing it there. Because it's commentary, man. Oh, God. That made... The fight was okay fight. I didn't really think it was that exciting, to be honest with you. I think George Groves went in there, did what he had to do, what George Groves always does. He's always exciting. I think Eubank just... I don't know. He just looked like he was a bit shell-shocked that day. He looked like he froze, a bit like when he boxed Billy Joe. What do you think?
Prop them up.
You have to. You have to get me out the jail card.
It was definitely refreshing. Like I said, you don't have to agree with what Naz was saying, but when someone can go on to live television and kind of speak their mind, regardless of whether people find it right or wrong, then, you know, that's...
It was something different. It was spicy.
It was.
But you know what? The thing is with Naz, he's got a high boxing IQ. So I bet you when he watches these fighters, some of them, I bet you he thinks... But the thing is, boxing's changed now. it's not just about technical boxing. You know, you have to have everything. You have to have the technical side, of course, but you know, you have to have the strength and conditioning. Got to make weight right. Back in the day, fighters they never used to make weight right. They used to just get in and fight, and you know, the more skillful, toughest kid used to come out on top. Now it's changed. You know, and you've got to tick all the boxes. You've got to make sure your conditioning's right, your boxing IQ's on point. You know, your diet's right. Everything has to be on point, or you're gonna get exposed at this level now. So I loved it.
Keith Galahad, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and listen, we'll definitely catch you over the weekend, my friend.
My brother.
All right,
Yeah,
top man.
Broke them up.
First time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.